let's go check out the DVC 1-bedroom at Beach Club Resort, and make sure you stay around to see the best thing about this resort. Let's go. All right, and here we go. Starting off, we have this beautiful mirror and a little desk thing you could set your bags on when you get back from your long day at the park. And here we have this beautiful painting of what I assume is an oyster, plus the thermostat. And then if we go over here, we have this adorable little table with the plates arranged as Mickey. And this is like a little booth seat, and this very comfy. And there's another little like window. Oh, it's supposed to look like a window, so it's like a mirror, and it's supposed to look like a window with shutters. That's cute. And then this light is very pretty with like a little seashell looking pattern on it. So now, if we go into the kitchen, this is a pretty nice kitchen. You can see we have a decent sized fridge with plenty of storage for drinks and whatever else you may bring. And then there is a top freezer. There is no ice maker, but there is an ice cube tray if you desire ice. Whee! Then if we come over here, we have this beautiful metal sink that kind of resembles the sink that the kitchen sink comes in for their delicious dessert. If you've ever been to that beautiful restaurant, Beaches and Cream. If we go over here, we have this is a Keurig dual, and there's a pot, and then you can also do K-cups, double coffee, and then here is the coffee, and there's also some tea. And then there's also some cabinets with plates and bowls and anything. You have some beautiful display for these little wine glasses. Some more plates and some mugs for your coffee. More plates and mugs. And over here you have your glassware. All right, and down here there's a dishwasher. And under here is going to be your garbage and recycling and your dish cleaning tools. If we turn around over here, there is an oven, which sadly this one does not have the hidden Mickey burners, but still amazing. Also, look how the wonderful cast members prepared this towel. It looks like a little bow. I love that. It's really cute. And in this little side cabinet right here, there are some trays and some cutting boards. And there's also a toaster back here, a microwave, and some pots and pans and a tea kettle are up in this top cabinet. And in this cabinet is storage for whatever the tall person of your group wants to hide from you. There's also, if you wanted to, a little bit of storage on top of this little fridge, which is wonderful. And now, if we're going to turn around into here, this is like the little, I would call it living room. And right here, this is another adorable seating area. Low countertop, chair. It's wonderful. It's perfection. There's some little shelves right there if you wanted to put your brand new Disney merch on it. And over here is got a TV. There are some outlets right here and over here. And then there's also lots of storage on this thing. So you got 6 drawers in this beautiful little cabinet thing with more shelves. And over here, you just have a nice little cozy chair. And then over here, we have like it's a little nightstand with the Hey Disney, and this little drawer that has a little seashell on it, a little seashell. And this isn't like your standard little thing. This is not lift up. There's actually drawers over here that open up that's a lot of space. And right here, there's the couch with this little pillow that has Daisy on it. It's subtle, but it's adorable. And you also have Donald Duck with Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and a little turtle. Now we are going to move this out of the way and pull down the Murphy bed. This one is not as easy to move as some of the other ones are, but it's all right. It gets the job done. Now it's perfectly out of the way. We can pull down the Murphy bed. Oh yeah, also I just noticed there's outlets over here too. So if you want to charge while you're eating, here we go. Oh wow. Ta-da! So I have a nice comfy Murphy bed and this adorable artwork of Donald, Daisy, and then Huey, Dewey, and Louie sleeping and watching fireworks over Beach Club. It's magical. And right here, there's a light. Wonderful. And we gotta do the bed test. That's a little stiff, but it's still pretty comfy. It doesn't have much bounce, but it's still pretty soft. And now, you gotta move on to over here. And right here, beyond these little shutter doors, right there, are your washer and dryer. Perfect for washing and drying. There's also a collapsible laundry basket up there. And then over here is the bathroom with a wonderful little shower. Loud door. Very loud door, but a glass shower. Then over here, there's a nice very round sink that kind of sticks out a little bit, but it's very shiny. And then underneath it, there is some storage. And we go, oh, there's also outlets in here. And then if we go into here is the throne with some beautiful pictures of people on the beach. And I'm pretty positive those are the same exact picture in both frames. That's fun. Well, yeah, very, very nice throne room. Very nice throne room. And also, I just noticed on this toilet paper roll, they made it into a little paper boat. A little paper boat just for Beach Club. That is adorable. And if we go right on through this door, there's a little towel rack. Right on through this door leads us to the next bathroom, which it's not a full bathroom. There's no throne, but there's this absolutely beautiful tub. That's very cool. There's also a picture with some seagulls on the beach, which makes it just the better. And over here we have another sink. This one also very nice, and there's more storage. Lots of little cubbies and compartments. A little mirror for mirroring. And then in here is like the little storage area. There's extra pillow and blankets, vacuum, ironing board, safe. And this is where the electric thing is. And here is the main bedroom. As you can see, there's a little shoe changing area right here. That does not lift up. There's a huge drawer in there. So that's perfect for storing, I guess, shoes. And then here is the bed. We'll test that in a minute. Here we have a nightstand with this huge lamp. I mean, that's a big one. There we go, it's a button. That's a big lamp. There's also some more outlets back here. And some drawers, more storage. And actually underneath the bed it's nothing, so there's more storage down there for storing, like we use, duffel bags, which is just perfect. And now, it's time for the bed test. Oh, that's soft. That is much softer than than the Murphy bed was. Also, if you look at the pillow, it's down on Daisy under a little umbrella. Yeah, very soft bed. Then over here we have a little dresser, and the doorknobs have more seashells on them. So many seashells on everything. But yeah, there's more storage. Those are actually little cubbies, and then these are drawers. drawers, 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 and another drawer. Then there's more outlets up here, and a wonderful little lamp. That's just lamp. And over here we have this adorable little comfy chair with more beautiful photographs of seagulls, just being seagulls. And on this curtain there are seashells, lots of seashells. And then over here we have a chair with little hidden Mickeys on it, which that's adorable. And there's also just this little desk with a phone, a lamp, and another drawer. This room actually has 2 balconies, so we're gonna check out this one first. This one's right off the main bedroom. So if we start, there are 2 chairs and a table. And these balconies, they are small, but they are very private. It's almost like you have your own little thing. And this one has a beautiful view of the Land Pavilion and Spaceship Earth. Because if you didn't know, at Beach Club and Yacht Club and Boardwalk, you can walk to Epcot. So you're very close to one of in my opinion, the best park. And now we're gonna go check out the other balcony. And if we look at the curtains before we go to this balcony, it's Donald. Very cute. I like how in this room it's less Mickey and Minnie and more Donald and Daisy. I think that's awesome. And if we go out here onto this balcony, it's almost identical to the first one. 2 chairs, a table, nice small private balcony, and a nice beautiful view of Spaceship Earth. Overall, this room is amazing, it has a great theme, and it is very magical. But we're not done. We still have to check out the best thing that this resort has to offer. Stormalong Bay.